I guess I'll go and talk about something I did want to talk about, though, really briefly. The truth about Officer 401. That's right. So this story, if you guys don't know who Officer 401, he's a YouTuber vlogger right now. He does vlogs in his personal car, not his cop car, because the department doesn't like that. But he's a cop, or he was. I think I don't know now, but I think he's just changed positions. But you know, he was a cop for a really, really long time, and he's got a lot of experience doing this, that, and the other. But I'm going to talk about my personal experience with him. And before you guys get all crazy, like, I know him personally, very personally, actually. He's a close friend of mine. Before we go into what I know about him, let's give the story some background. So, a couple of you guys remember where my friend and I were shooting guns in our backyard, just shooting an AK-47. A cop walks up, puts my buddy in handcuffs because we were shooting guns in my backyard. We weren't supposed to do that. Same time I got evicted, and I missed the Cali meetup last year. Yeah, so we're going to go back to then. My buddy's in handcuffs. I'm doing my best to talk the officer out of it. He's taking everything, my buddy Matt's information down, all something like that. All stuff like that. Then the second officer shows up. And he's the backup officer. They always send backup, especially if there's guns involved or something like that. But he was in the area, so they sent up another officer. I don't know this officer. I've never met him before in my life. But the second officer starts talking to me. My garage is open. I'm standing inside my garage. He's talking to me. We're in my front yard watching my buddy get arrested. And this guy's talking to me, and he's asking me questions, and he's got his body cam rolling. We're sitting there talking. Then, all of a sudden, he goes, hold on, let me stop you right there, in the middle of questioning, and turns off his body camera. I was like, oh, fuck, you know, shit just got real. My first thought was like, oh, fuck, I'm about to get my ass kicked or something. I don't know what's going on, because cops never turn off their body cameras. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's not allowed. So, he turns off his body camera, dead quiet, looks at me in the eyes, and goes, I just want to let you know that I love your videos. I have never been caught so red-handed in my entire life. I was like, what? That was not my first thought was, fuck. Deny everything. Fuck him. I don't know this guy. This guy's talking to me about my videos, and you know, I got some illegal shit on my channel. But he's like sitting there talking to me, asking me questions, and I'm like, fuck. I'm totally fucked, right? And I was like, thank you. He saw the flag in the garage. I have my Do It With Dan flag in my garage, and he recognized the house from some of my videos and knew who I was. So I was like, dude, is there anything you can do about I love the fact that you watched my video, but is there anything you can do about my friend who's being arrested right now? That's kind of my main concern. And he's like, I'll go try to talk to him, but he's a rank ahead of me, and he's a real hard ass about this type of stuff. I don't think I can do it, but I'll try. So he gave it his best shot. He just couldn't do it, man. The guy is known for being a stickler with that kind of stuff, and was not letting my friend off for nothing. But Officer 401 gave it his best shot. Now that was Officer 401. Fast forward a couple weeks, he's taking down my phone number. He's asked, he had some questions, and we were like hung out a couple times or something like that. But one day he's like, hey man, you want to go get lunch or something like that, like a very formal. And I'm like, well, this is it. I might as well just accept it. Like they're gonna arrest me, and this is it. This is how it goes. Oh, hold on, let me stop here for a second. Anyway, so about Officer 401. So he takes down my information, and we talk and we hang out every now and again. But then he like basically invites me to what feels like a business meeting or a fucking setup, if you will. I'm thinking like, this dude's a fake. He's gonna arrest me. He's trying to get one over on me for his department and look good and shit like that. I was getting kind of frustrated and scared. But he invites me out to this bar and gets me real liquored up. Not real. I really was actually pretty sober, but he sits me down and he goes, all right, Dan, I got something really important to ask you. I'm like, here it comes. Here it comes. This is it. And he goes, I want to start a YouTube channel. I was like, what? Whoa, what? I felt like one of those gender fluid kids. I didn't know what the fuck to think. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to do car vlogs. I'm like, okay. And he goes, well, you're the big YouTuber around here, and I kind of wanted to make sure you didn't feel like I was stepping on your toes by doing that. And I was like, what? So he sat me down at this meeting to basically like make sure I was okay with him making a YouTube channel and starting vlogs in his car. I was like, of course I'm okay with that. Do you think I'm some sort of asshole? Like, and I had to explain it to him, which is, by the way, this speaks a lot for him because he's a really cool fucking guy. He's a really great guy. So that's how much of a good guy he is. He wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be upset that he was starting a YouTube channel that was kind of similar to mine. And I was like, of course I wouldn't be upset. If anything, that's going to help out the channels because you're local and we know each other. And of course, directly after he started, I moved, but that's a different story. Anyway, so I remember just thinking, like, that is so off the wall to ask because, like, why would it bother me? But I guess there are some people out there who would consider it competition. I've never considered other YouTubers competition because it's a non-competitive market in reality. It doesn't cost you anything to watch my videos versus watching Finn's videos. If we both make awesome content, there should be no reason why you wouldn't want to watch both. The only resource that you have to allocate is time. And you might watch my videos today, and you might watch Finn's videos next week, or he might watch Finn videos like right now and watch my video in a month from now. Who knows? But the point is that it's not a competitive market. It's not something that we have to battle or anything like that because it doesn't cost anything. It's non-competitive. What the fuck? What? Better make a full stop and almost run off the road, Finn. Fucking retard. I'm just kidding, Finn. I love you, Tip. So that's when I knew. I was like, holy fuck, this guy is serious. He's a cool guy. And so I was like, yeah, dude, as a matter of fact, I'll be glad to help you in any words that, like, if you need any advice or like have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to help. And he asked me like one or two things, but he had a lot of the knowledge on his own. He does a lot of like video and Photoshop editing and stuff like that. So he was already well aware of how a lot of this shit kind of worked. It wasn't new to him. Pretty cool. On top of that, even for a cop, he's really, really just a cool guy. Not implying that all cops are bad or anything like that, but for someone that has the ability to be a total dickhead, he actually is a really, really cool guy. And I like that about him. So I just wanted to kind of tell you guys what I knew about him. And if you want to go check out his channel, it's in the description. Whoa! I almost fucking ate shit. My back tire slipped out from me.